We're helping both the Johnson Hall down in Gardner and the Colonial Theater here in Augusta. Both of those are theaters that we're trying to get back to restored to their glory days. And the arts are vitally important for all of us here in the community, for economic development. It's an important piece to the next level of success for Central Maine.
An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound, and I've pressed and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
A lot of people come in and say, I'm here for a mental health day, and they just love it. It's very uplifting for them.
We're trying to create a community where people live and work and play.
What's the most fun about today?
Just being out here, playing some music, having some fun.
Hi everybody and welcome to MaineLife and happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Aaron.
Thank you, Andrew. So what do we have on tap today?
Well, we got a great day today. We're here at Longfellows Greenhouse, which is a staple in Central Maine. And we're going to meet Scott Longfellow, who is the owner of the place. And then we're going to go down to Colonial Theater, which is near and dear to my heart. It's a great project that's really important. And it's looking very festive right now.
A lot of good
tease
press
that
for
a little
them.
bit.
Yeah.
They were on the front
Good
page of the
stuff
paper
happening
today, which is great. And then we're going to stop by the bank. We're all decked out for the holidays at Kennebec Savings Bank and looking forward to showing you off that building.
And you just celebrated your 203rd?
The building,
mansion.
The mansion, the Tappan Viles mansion is 203 years old. And it's had a little bit of renovation work over the past few months.
Can't wait to see it.
And you've stopped in a couple of times, so we can show that off, the before and after. And we're really excited about that.
All right, Andrew, thank you. Let's go meet Scott Longfellow.
Sounds great. Well, Aaron, we've been trying to get you here out to Longfellows Greenhouse for a little while now, and thankfully Scott's been able to make a little space for us here. So
A busy weekend, yeah?
It was a very busy weekend, yes. People, after Thanksgiving, things really open up. People go crazy, but welcome guys, great to have you here.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful time of year to be at Longfellows.
is.
We grow about 35,000 poinsettias. We buy them in as little plants and grow them on to the finished product. We start selling them in the middle of November and go right to it till Christmas. Well, my parents started this business back in 1977 and they retired in 87, and my wife Sandy and I took over the business at that time. We've been continuing to try to improve and build, and the community's been very receptive. I've always considered myself a really lucky guy that my passion is my work, and so it really isn't work. So as people enter Longfellows, this is what they'll see. They come into our retail area, which is filled with gifts. Right now, Christmas ornaments, bird supplies, so pretty much everything a gardener would need at this time of year. And then as they take a right as they enter, they go into our greenhouse.
Well, I see the cozy corner over there. Let's go show our friends what you
Yes,
have. I have
yeah.
a sucker for clothes,
Yeah.
so I can't believe a greenhouse offers
Well,
some
you
beautiful
know,
dresses.
Just what you need.
I love glitter.
We have jewelry also, and some body beauty products. Right behind you, we have our kitchen supply area, and that has been very well received.
Wow, how do you keep track of all this?
Well, I don't, that's for sure. In fact, customers often come in and say, Scott, you'll know where this is, and I'll say, oh, I'm afraid I don't, but I've got some great people that do. This is our houseplant section. Become very popular in the last couple of years. I mean, we've been selling houseplants here ever since we began.
And so people drive to come here from all over.
They do. I mean, a lot of times we'll have people from out of state, and often they're here to visit family, but they always got to make a trip here to grab some stuff and head back home. In
Little
fact,
piece of Maine.
most everyone that comes here is really amazed at what we have. We are really a destination garden center, greenhouse business. Very happy.
You love Maine.
I love Maine very much. It's my favorite place to be. I tell everyone I love to travel, but it's always so good to be back to Maine. And I think we've really got something special here. A lot of people come in and say, I'm here for a mental health day. They just love it. They just love to it's very uplifting for them.
Okay. We'll be back. Thank you, Scott. Happy holidays.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
Welcome to the Colonial Theater, Aaron. This is great. We'll take you inside.
For the River of Trees.
So this is the River of Trees event. It's a fundraiser for Colonial Theater and also the Augusta Downtown Alliance, and we partner together to do this event. And people get to buy raffle tickets for their favorite tree, and hopefully they get selected, which is quite great.
This is all to raise money in efforts to restore this beautiful historic
You got
property.
it. And I know, Aaron, it needs a lot of work.
No, I see the vision.
But it'll be quite beautiful for the downtown, and really excited about it.
You are in the historic Colonial Theater on Water Street in Augusta. Well, I think it's a great project because it has a ton of potential. A lot that could happen. It may not look like much now, but it will. It was built for silent movies, but now it's going to become, hopefully, a full-fledged theater which will do national tours, musicals, that type of thing.
Well, this was a beautiful theater built in 1913, rebuilt after a fire in 26, and operated as a theater for the community. And it was a focal point and a gathering point for the city. And then in '69 it closed and laid vacant until about 5 years ago. So I got involved. I just love the building. I love the city. And this is an opportunity to restore a historic building, you know, and generate some cultural activity in the city. And our goal is to restore it 100%, so it'll look like it did in 1926. Next year, next spring, when people drive by, it's going to look like it did in 1926. Downtown Augusta, it's got beautiful buildings. It's got a beautiful river, and for 40 years we neglected both. And so it's an opportunity. We're trying to create a community where people live and work and play. And this is how much more could you want? You've got a rail trail down here, you've got a beautiful Kennebec River on the backside. It's got everything that you can imagine that you would want in a small city, riverfront city.
A lot of effort and passion, I feel, not just in this project, but downtown Augusta in general.
It's the next big thing.
I think so too.
We brought a lot of residential units into these old buildings on the upper floors, and there's life in downtown. When I was a young man here in the city, it was not a lot of people came into downtown.
Not a big party place.
No, but things are changing. It's really quite something. So I think bringing the arts to the downtown will take off.
Well, let's go see your Kennebec Savings Bank tree.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Our marketing people, they're pretty excited.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Kennebec Savings Bank is like a community in and of itself. Our employees are like our family, and our customers are our neighbors and our family as well. That's what I've always loved most about Kennebec Savings. There's a lot going on in the Winthrop community. We're working on a lot of economic development things for our main streets, and I am part of the Winthrop Lakes Region Chamber of Commerce, and Kennebec Savings Bank is always one of the largest supporters. In the summer, I love to golf, and we like to go hiking, and my kids are very involved in sports, so of course I'm always at the sports field as well.
Today we're having Wreaths Across America. They're on their annual convoy to Washington, D.C. to deliver wreaths to honor all of our veterans who have lost their lives, to allow us to live the way that we have, from World War I all the way to today. We've been doing it since the convoy started, and we've held the last stop in Maine every year. You know, here in Maine, we got a long history with the Naval Department and the services with the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard right in our back door. So this just goes right along with it, honoring everything that they do for us, both the civilian and our veterans.
But Wreaths Across America, we actually became the 501c3 in 2007. So this is like our 13th year. We have 1,275 locations, and we're going to do 2.2 million wreaths. And they'll be going all over the country. And the most important thing is over 2 million volunteers will place those wreaths and teach the kids why we're there, and that's to remember the sacrifice and service that keeps us all free. I am more than proud to be from the state of Maine. The community turns out, they help. Drivers from all over the country, and 95% of them are volunteer drivers and volunteer trucking to take these wreaths. We've got all those location people waiting with all their volunteers for these wreaths to come. So it's a busy, emotional, wonderful time. We really honor those, we respect those who have an empty seat at the holiday table. We need to be mindful, and we need to keep our promise to them to say their family members' names, keep their memory alive, and use it to teach.
Well, I'm here today because I wrote a song for Wreaths Across America called The Snow at Arlington. And I try to do as much as I possibly can with my music career to help support veterans and their families. And this is a really special day. I look forward to it. It's a gift I give myself, My dad was a Marine, so I try to support all the veterans.
All right, I'm Dominic Rovnak from the Piscataqua Rangers Junior Fife and Drum Corps, and we're going to be playing the national anthem here. We're thankful for all our veterans here, and we thank them for serving.
And do you love being part of this group?
Yes, it's very fun.
What's the most fun about today?
Just being out here, playing some music, having some fun.
Poland Spring is very charitable. They do so much for the community, providing jobs or stuff like this. It's phenomenal what they do to give back to the community. The Wreaths Across America was something that came up as a raffle through Poland Springs, so I put my name in because I am a veteran. I served from 1986 to 1991 in the U.S. Army, and to have the opportunity to do this, to be able to reach out and give back to the veterans is just a great honor.
So WEX Corporate Payments makes up about 20% of WEX, and what we're focused on is helping travelers travel around the world, and then accounts payable companies here in the United States digitize their accounts payable files. It's a large company, it has 5,000 people in it around the world, but it feels like a much smaller company where what we do day in and day out actually makes a difference. I'm from Ellsworth, Maine. I left when I was 18 years old, and went to school in Philadelphia, but then spent time in Boston, New York, San Francisco, London, all over. I wasn't really looking for a job, and then I just encountered WEX in the marketplace, and we started a conversation, and a door opened for my wife and I and our 2 kids, and we said we would regret it if we didn't take a chance. And we've been here 3.5 years, and it's been fantastic. It's a wonderful place to be. The family couldn't be happier. We have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old, and we live in Yarmouth. And it's wonderful. I feel professionally fulfilled, and then from a familial standpoint, it's just a great place to raise kids and be part of a community.
Hey everybody! Pumpkin spice lattes, candy apples, Halloween, Thanksgiving, beautiful fall foliage, and of course football. Those are just a few of my favorite fall things. The MaineLife crew is hitting the road once again in our all-new, safe and reliable, fuel-efficient Honda CR-V, thanks to your Maine Honda dealers. The all-wheel drive will come in handy in just a few months, but until then, we are excited to take you to Freiburg, Saco, Kennebunkport, Kennebec Valley, and Camden, to name just a few. So join us as we travel our beautiful state. MaineLife, the best life. Hi everybody, we are getting in the holiday spirit here at Stonewall Kitchen's Charming York campus, reminding you that they put out a new holiday collection, beautifully designed, as you can see all around me, no wrapping necessary. Here's a look at what they're offering for 2019. Stonewall Kitchen's holiday collection is proof that joy comes in many flavors. So check them out online or at any of their 9 company store locations. And happy holidays from Stonewall Kitchen. In need of more holiday inspiration? Well, I am so excited to introduce you to Allison, the owner of Gooey Gump Designs in Portland. I found her creative spirit on Instagram, and I'm so excited to share with you all that she does, including do-it-yourself workshops for people like me who need help, style consulting, and she will even talk about how she paints old furniture that you just can't part with. Meet Allison.
So Gooey Gump Designs is a small boutique home decor store with a focus on painted furniture and a lot of DIY workshops and like fun ladies' nights getting crafty. So I've been painting furniture my whole life. I went part-time or semi-full-time about 6 or 7 years ago, and the store just opened in the last 6 months. We do all kinds of things. I call it like really jazzed up Pinterest. So we do sign making, we do a lot of palette projects, pumpkin painting and Christmas tree painting and holiday things, some floral design, a little bit of everything. So Gooey Gump was a childhood nickname. I've always been really crafty, and back in the day it was like nail polishes and puffy paints, and I was always making a mess on the rug. So instead of a curse word, most likely, it was I had Gooey Gumped it. So I think that fall and holidays is all about textures and getting rustic. Even if that's not normally your house design, I think you can get a little bit more of the woods and the natural tones, but also bring in chippy paints and some pops of color. And you don't have to think just green and red, but just a few berries and something, even if it's turquoise, can really bring it together. So I retail a paint line. I'm the only person in Maine that has it, and it's a clay-based paint. We have classes of introduction to furniture painting, and then we have classes where you bring in your own piece and we do it together, and it's a little bit more hand-holding, a little bit more guidance. So this is a really traditional piece of furniture. I wanted to create like a look of waves on it. So there's sort of like subtle moving in and out with a few different colors, and so the paint has all been sealed now, and I put the original hardware back on just with a freshened finish. Even as a hobbyist, you could do this in one full day.
It's not my gift.
No.
It's yours.
We all have different gifts, don't we? If you're not crafty, you're my favorite because I can help you be crafty. But even if you are crafty, come and make the mess at my place.
That's even
right?
better.
Yeah, so I clean it up. That's what I get stuck with.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gooey Gump, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
This time of year is local season, and we just want everyone that is around here locally to come in and enjoy the time that you have free reign of DeMillo's without any tourists to bump into and enjoy the scenic view that we have, especially on snow days. When we have blizzards out, this is the best bar to sit at and watch the snowfall, see the boats, the ferries coming in and out. It's perfect.
MaineLife! And welcome back, everybody. Last but not least, we are here at Kennebec Savings Bank to showcase their brand new renovations, which I'm so excited for you to see.
Yeah, we had a lot of workers here over the last couple of months, and folks that really specialized in historic colors and design, and I think you're going to be really excited to see this.
And just a reminder, this building is 203 years old. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Take a look.
This building is the Tappan Viles Mansion that connects to the lobby. The executive offices are out here, our headquarters for the bank. And you were here earlier and saw
a lot of dirt.
A lot of dirt and a lot of, work
dust.
that needed to be done. But we had some great contractors and folks able to bring this back to its glory, and they've done just a phenomenal job.
So tell us about the process. How long did it take in terms of planning and deciding? And
Colors were probably the hardest part of all of that. It's needed a lot of plaster work, and you'll see the plaster moldings at the ceiling. They're just amazing, but they had to be dug out with a lot of old paint and whatnot. So yeah, it was 2 or 3 months of activity that was going on out here.
so this is where Mr. Tappan would use his front entrance.
This is the front entrance of the
I
property.
would say quite a grand entrance, would you say?
It's quite a grand stairwell, 3 stories.
Wow. So what did you guys do in here?
Well, we did a lot of plaster work. Steve Garant did really good work here, and we spent quite a bit of time on the fireplace here doing marble work that was chipped and broken in lots of places, and they've just done a phenomenal
Good as new.
job. This is called the sunroom, and because the sun runs across this way and it's always sunny, of course today is the day there's no sun shining, so it's not sunny. You usually need sunglasses in this room. But we really had a wonderful opportunity here. There's a barrel ceiling here, and we were sort of looking for that kind of like the Venetian look.
Yep.
And we had a couple of wonderful painters who used cheesecloth and brushes to create that sky sort of look to this room, and it really popped the ceiling.
Hi, Debbie.
And here we are.
This is
This
beautiful.
is Debbie's office. Debbie's our CFO here at the bank.
Hi, Debbie.
Debbie's office here was the dining room, so we had the swinging double door that went into the kitchen from there, and the dining room table was in here. This was a period where they had the shutters were on the inside of the building, so you didn't have to go outside to put the shutters on.
Oh, that's smart for Maine, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So this is it.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
This was your office.
This was my office.
This
and
was
now
the
it's
table.
a sitting room. And I find that more often than not, I'm in meetings and getting tired of sitting at conference room tables. So
this is comfortable.
Comfortable chairs.
How pretty is this?
It's quite lovely. A nice bay window with a tin roof over the top of it. When it rains, you can hear lots of noise. It's quite lovely.
How many fireplaces are in this building?
So there would be a traditional 4-room on each floor, so it would have 8 fireplaces. But one of them we took down.
Why don't they do that anymore?
Yeah, they're kind of drafty.
They're drafty, okay. That's a good answer. So thank you for the tour, and congratulations on a renovation well done.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm honored to work here every day. It's such a historic building, and that's such a rich part of Augusta's history, and I just sort of have to pinch myself every now and then to think about all the things that have been done and accomplished in this building, and it's a great place to work, live, work, and play.
I like it. 203 years old, the building.
The building is 203 years old. The bank celebrates its 150th anniversary next year in March, and we're quite excited about that. That's a big deal.
That's a
to be in
big deal.
business, 150 years, all those years under the same name of Kennebec Savings Bank.
Is that rare? I mean,
It's pretty rare, yeah.
150 years old. Yeah. Very good. Well, very cool. Happy birthday to this house. Happy birthday to you next year. Lots of exciting things on tap for 2020.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Pam Kimball from Kennebec Savings Bank, and from all of us here at the Maine office, we wish you a happy holiday.
Hi, my name is Laurie. I work at the Augusta Kennebec Savings as a teller. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Debbie.
I'm Patsy.
Happy holidays!
Hello, my name is Tina Charest. I'm the Augusta branch manager for Kennebec Savings Bank here in Augusta. And from all of us here at Kennebec Savings Bank, happy holidays.
Happy holidays from Kennebec Savings Bank.
From all of us at Kennebec Savings Bank, thanks for watching and happy holidays.
To follow our adventures, you can check out our website, MaineLifeMedia.com, where all of our content lives, or on my Instagram, @ArnoValley. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, everybody, from the Colonial Theater in downtown Augusta. Woo! Have a good one.
But the shovel, it digs deep, and the calluses grow over, like a mirror to a mirror.
Oh my God!
How old?
She's 9 weeks.
9 weeks.
Hi, pumpkin. God.
So
What
who
is she
it?
doing? Oh.
Okay, welcome. Happy holidays from all of us at Kennebec Savings Bank.
I love
Three
this
takes
so
isn't
much.
too bad.
I love it so much.